mind. I want to hear real voices. Let me put this down a little bit. Oh, this is crazy. There's like a delay. This is so creepy. There we go. Okay. What's up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Bosses and bossettes, grounded warriors in training. How you all doing? Thank you for joining me in this live stream. I try to adjust the camera angle. It's funny because it's like 4 seconds later. So whenever I do it, there's a little bit of a delay. It's fine. It's fine. All right. If you're here, holler at me. Say hello in the chat. Tell me what's going on. Introduce yourself. Let me know you're here. Let me say what's up to everybody. Yo, yo. Selkhan, what's going on? It's a beautiful day in Toronto, and we're hanging out, chilling. Yo, yo, what's up, David? What up, Sam? What up, gangsters? Everybody's joining. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jamil, John, Nazim, we got everybody joining us at the moment right now. It's really cool, really cool. Thank you for joining, guys. I appreciate that. How's your day going? How the heck are you? In this live chat, I want to give a little talk to you and have a heart-to-heart, get down to the heart-to-heart and have a serious conversation with you because you've been on my mind lately. I've been thinking about you and your life and what you're going through, challenges you could be having at the moment, things that you're excited about. And I wanted to talk about that. I have some notes about things I want to talk about. So if you see me looking down here, that's what I'm checking out, some notes that I wrote down here because it's very important. Realistically, I want to let you know, first and foremost, primarily, that I'm here for you. You know, everything that me and the crew do is like to make your lives better, to improve your lives. All the research we do, all the crazy experiments we do, social dynamics that we do, the things that we test is all here about to make your life better and to share knowledge, information, pick up your day. More people are joining us. What's up, Dream Chasers, Mo, Jean-Pierre, oui. Yeah, so here you guys are like working at home. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that you're also, everybody's watching Boss. That's pretty dope. I see you're all busy doing stuff, keeping yourself busy. So during that time, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about how I can improve your life. And I'm thinking about what are some things that you need help with. So let's talk about your life, your dating life, and the life of everybody right now. Your dating life might be flipped upside down at the moment. I was speaking to a student the other day. He was mentioning that he lived in one city and his girlfriend lived pretty far away. And so what happened was his girlfriend, like, couldn't see him, and she was kind of like almost quarantined with this other dude. Crazy, right? And then she's like, well, I have to quarantine with this other guy because he's here. And he's like, what the? He's like, that situation pissed him off. And he started to feel anxious and upset in his body and just really nervous. And he's like, man, should I be mad at my girlfriend, or should I like just brush it off because she's quarantined with the other guy? Another student that I was talking to recently had this is a message here, by the way. There's an error message here. Another student that I was talking to had a girl that he was like interested in seeing, but this girl like lost her job, and because she lost her job, she ended up like not being able to work at this restaurant anymore, and she ended up like not being able to go to cross the. She lived in the island, and in Vancouver, and there was a ferry that you would have to cross. So she would have to cross. So since she couldn't cross the ferry, she ended up having to like roommate with this guy that like was just broke. And like the dude's like, man, she's roommating with this other guy. Like, what am I gonna do here? So I can imagine that all of your dating situations are pretty messed up at the moment, pretty crazy, pretty strange, and that's just normal. That's what everybody's going through, right? That's like a normal thing. Let me know if you guys are having some crazy dating situations at the moment. Let me know how your dating life is. Like, write it down here in the comments. Be like, yo, my dating life is a lockdown. My dating life is crazy. Can't connect with people right now. Let me know what's happening. Let me know what's going on in your lives, because it's all about the heart-to-heart and us chatting. And I'm looking at these comments live in real time as well. Let's see what you have. So, yeah, Toronto, people are saying, yeah, not going outside. Yeah, totally understand that, man. NYC, what's it like in NYC? The epicenter, waiting for the zombie apocalypse to come. waiting for the zombies. Do you have your shotgun like Zombieland ready? All right, and your like ATV vehicle with like the barricades on it. Yeah. This guy says with the girl it can't be fun at all. She can text all the time. Yeah, so you're like, is it worth it staying in? And she's texting all the time. Fair enough. I mean, I remember I experienced this long time ago when I was younger, much younger. I was a little bit sickly, and I had situations where I couldn't go out or leave the house or do certain things at different times. So because of that, it was like really challenging for me, and I had to find ways to communicate with people when I couldn't leave my house and continue having relationships. In my own experience right now, even as like an adult, you may or may not know this, but I've traveled the world for the past 5 years doing boot camp programs, live programs of coaching around the world. And when that was happening, the crazy thing about it was I had to learn how to keep in contact with people that I cared about and how to build a relationship. So it's not so much as like, the problem isn't that you can't talk to them or you can't communicate with them. The problem is building the emotion. And, you might have heard me talk about emotional tension before. It's a challenge sometimes to keep that emotional tension going, especially when you're so far away, right? I remember there'd be situations with people where somebody would need help just moving. And moving is something that happens like once a year, maybe twice a year, if at most in a person's life. But if you're not there to help them when they're moving, it's like you're not a real part of their inner circle. You're not a real part of like their clique, right? And so they gradually start to forget you when important things come up, when there's a big project at work or when they want to go on a travel trip. It's like they just don't think of you. They don't mention you. You're not at the top of their mind. Shit like that. Yeah, I see some stuff going on here. Chicago grocery store stuff, like grocery stores are crazy, lockdowns for everybody. Yeah, man. So I remember like even a few years ago, it's like 4, maybe 5 years ago. I'd meet somebody, it'd be great, and then I can't see them for a few months, and because of that, I'm concerned like where it's gonna go. I'm thinking, man, she's gonna end up like getting with the guy that's the dude that like is just in the office, like Phil from The Office, good old Phil sneaking in at the last moment because good old Phil is just there. Hey, do you need a pencil? Do you need a stapler? Phil's just there waiting to sneak in and steal my sunshine, and she just go for Phil because Phil is like available and comfortable and all this stuff. So I would hate that. Let me know if you guys have had some comments, like some situation like that in your life. Just comment in the section here, the comment section. I'm reading all these as they're coming up. Let me see what you guys are saying. I see some comments coming in. Good. So, yeah, it's basically like every relationship you have at this moment then becomes a long distance relationship. Think of it that way. That's a general frame. Every distance becomes a long distance relationship. So you got to learn how to maintain long distance relationships and keep the fire burning in long distance relationships and keep them intense and exciting and engaging. So a long distance relationship is just the distance, but it doesn't mean the person can't be excited for you. There's many times in my life, yeah, that was for me. You don't need it now. There's many times in my life where I would think, all right, I'm not going to see this person for a while. I can't keep it exciting and engaging. But I learned that it's not really if you're there in person, it's how the person feels about you, which often is not even about you even being there at all. So I'm going to give you a legendary technique, okay, or like a legendary mindset right now, okay? Get ready for this. This is the mindset. This is impacted me for many years. I share this with all of my clients and students worldwide, okay? We're talking about tens of thousands of people. I used to talk about this in my live programs. So here is the mindset, okay? This is the mindset. It's from this old song, this old rap song back in the day, maybe about 15 years ago. And the mindset is this. First, you would get in their head before you get in their bed, okay? And what does that mean? It's pretty simple. It sounds pretty like basic. But what that mindset is that love is, or even affection or desire for somebody, doesn't even come from being with them. It comes from being away from them. And people have to have the opportunity to miss you. And they can't fully appreciate you until they miss you. So it's like there has to be something that's there and then taken away, something that's there and then taken away. Or else they can't fully appreciate you and miss you. And when you're talking to somebody, it's very important to build your conversation. I'll get into phone conversations in a bit. I'll tell you all about that, how that works. But it's very important to build up the conversation on the phone so that they miss you. Build the conversation on the phone so that they're expecting to see you or hear from you really soon. They're excited to hear your call. If you don't call them, they miss it. right? Building all that tension in the phone call, building that excitement in the phone call, building phone calls where you're sharing deep stories and conversations and wants and goals and dreams and fears, and really build up that phone call so it becomes an integrated part of their day. So then you're in their head. And eventually you could, if you choose to be with that person and they choose to be with you, you can be in each other's bed. That's the mindset, okay? Get in the head before they get into bed. And you gotta let it marinate for a bit. Let that marinate for a bit. Don't be so excited and so quick to try to make things happen in real life. Let that mindset marinate within you, within them for a bit. Let me see if you guys are understanding that. How you guys doing? You guys enjoying this? Let me see if you guys are understanding. Give me like a yeah in the comments if this is making sense to you. If this is registering to something that would help you out quite a bit. So the type of person that I can help is going to be somebody who is maybe getting some contacts, but they're not getting the deep connection that they want with people. They're maybe getting a few phone numbers or Instagrams, but they're not really getting deep level attraction or strong attraction. I'm going to work with somebody really well if they're excited about improving their online skills, or excited about improving their online dating. And I can also work with somebody that has a lot of cool stuff going on in their life, whether it's education or hobbies. So one or two things that are cool going on in their life, but for whatever reason they can't express it to people. They have problems really getting out of their shell and expressing that. So that's the type of person I'm going to work with the best. And what I usually do for them is I'll really plan out, I call it the Madison legendary phone calls technique, okay? So I have a few techniques there, and I'll usually map that out and show them that. So I can't see this. So I'll usually map it out and show that to them, because a phone call, like I said, is the way that you're really going to get the deep connection going. It's not going to be through a text every once in a while. It's not going to be through a daily text. Memes are okay. Pictures okay or what you're doing. But the phone calls where the deep connection comes in. I mean, look at you and me right now. We're having a phone call together, a really deep phone call together, and we're chatting and communicating. So that's where the hardcore connection is coming from, right? It's from this intimate phone call that we're having. All right, so that's what's happening. And this phone call is the most important thing to do to, thanks. Okay, cool. This phone call is the most important thing to do, because without the phone call, you're just another person on the screen. You're not real. You don't become real until you got the phone conversation going. You're not a real person until that happens, until you have a deep phone conversation. Because the phone conversation with the pizza guy, the pizza delivery guy, that's short. Phone conversation with, let's say, a casual work friend from the office, that's pretty shallow. Phone conversation with friends, family, that's a lot deeper. And then it's got to be a phone conversation with you that actually means something. So that's what I think is important. And what I think I'm going to do in the next few days is really work on something to help you in this area. If this sounds like an area you want to improve in, by the way, before I even work on it, let me know if this is the area that you want to make improvements in. Let me just type yes into the comments if this is for you, something that you want to make improvements in this area. And I'll be looking for that down here. I see guys talking about I'm a surgeon, I'm having problems relating to people. The guy says he's struggling with dating apps, especially his pictures. Can we help with that? Yes, we can. That's super easy. There's a basic formula for pictures. That's really simple, actually. That's a quick fix. It's something you can do in 20 minutes regarding the pictures. So I see guys saying yes, yes, yes. Chessmaster, Radius, Jordan, Daniel, everybody saying yes. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Okay, cool. So this is something you want to do. I'm thinking about, long-term how I can help you, because you may be home for a week or a month, and I think just helping with this on one day wouldn't be enough. I want to help you with this for a longer period of time. So what I would do is I would put together something that would allow to help you for the next 4 or 5 weeks, however much time you have to be isolated and working on this and really focusing in this area. So what I'm going to do is put together something for you. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be. Most likely an online classroom that you can join, and it'll be for several weeks, and I'll work on this with you personally, because my mission is to make your life better. And I thank you so much for joining me here and having this real heart-to-heart conversation. And it was the idea of it was just get an idea for me of what you're thinking and what you're experiencing, what you're going through. So thank you so much for jumping in the comments here. All the comments that are coming in are really great and supportive, and I appreciate that, and I take them very seriously. So we can then use this information to find out the best way to help you, right? Because it sounds like you really want this. It sounds like something you want to improve on. So that's what I'll do. If you've one of the person that had written yes into the comments, it's definitely been something that might be a good fit for you. So I'm just here to help the best way I can. And it sounds like deep phone call connections are what's going to really help you out the most. And it's really not even just only with dating the opposite sex. It's also just the power of influence, being able to influence people from afar, being able to influence people on the phone. That can be for a personal life, right? You look at, like, let's say these people that do telephone sales. I mean, shit, even in the Wolf of Wall Street, they're making telephone calls for stocks and influencing people from across the world to spend tons and tons of money. Like, I used to work in computer sales myself a long time ago, like 10, 15 years ago. And when I did that, actually 15, yeah. When I did that, it was like I was making huge deals with like Lucasfilm and Mazda cars like that over the phone, right? Tens of thousands of dollars of deals. So over the phone, so much can be done. You can influence people. It's just a matter of having be able to be smooth with your conversation and influencing them once they're in that deep conversation with you. Because like, think about how intimate the phone is. It's like something that goes directly into your ear, into your brain, and the person's there meditating with you personally, right? It's like it's so intimate. It's one-on-one, and I think there's a lot you can do with a phone call. So I'll definitely be working on this. I'll make an announcement in a few days about how exactly I'm going to help you guys. Just stay tuned to the IG Live. Stay tuned to the YouTube Live. I'll do another one in a few days. Probably not tomorrow, most likely the day after. So if today is Tuesday, look out for Thursday. Thursday, I'll do another IG Live and a YouTube Live. And I'll make this particular live stream about more details about how you can impact and influence a person you're speaking with over the phone or digitally, because that's what's happening right now in your life, okay? So that's what it'll be about. We'll do it at the same time, the exact same time. So that's 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. We'll do that. Now, what I want to do is I want to take this party over right now to the Instagram. So I'm going to jump on Instagram Live in about 2 or 3 minutes here and continue this conversation with you all. So if you're here on YouTube, come join me on Instagram, Madison himself, and we'll take the conversation here and continue to talk about what you're experiencing and going through and go deep with that. All right? Guys, see you in a bit over on IG.